In the 2 hours that passed, the streets were deserted.
Hello, Dungeon fans. It's the Liching Hour. I'm Kevin from Level 9. Tonight we're playing the Apocrypha Adventure Card Game. The last mission in the Book of Golems, which is called the Turing Point. I'm going to just jump right in. It's like 1 in the morning, and Zeus gets a call from Sam. Sam hasn't been sleeping much. He's been hot on analyzing and hacking and just diving into everything he can about this, the AIs they just recently encountered. Last episode, they went to a convention and where the new Aleph phone was being released, and they had to deal with a new AI there that seemed to be out for some reason, targeting them specifically. So Zeus answers the phone, and Sam, right off the bat, he goes, remember when we first encountered the war drivers back in Candle Point? And Zeus says, yeah, they were taking children. Sam said, we approached that situation as if, because of the way we approach most of these situations, when fighting and hunting monsters, we just kind of assumed there was some malevolent reason why these AI-controlled or automatic auto-driving vehicles were stealing kids. We saved the kids. We stopped the things. We hacked the machines. We followed their trail here. But we didn't follow up on the kids. Well, what do you mean? I went back and checked the kids. It turns out there are quite a few, we didn't know that while we were there, but there are actually quite a few executives for nuclear power companies in Candle Point. And those kids happen to have been children of said executives. Really? Yes. And it gets better or worse. We don't know what the war drivers were doing. We stopped them when we came to Seattle. We stopped them. There were no kids involved. We didn't even know where they were going or anything. But the drones that we stopped carrying their packages, the bombs, to those neighborhoods, when I did a cross-check and looked at the neighborhoods and looked at who was living in those neighborhoods, and turns out there are quite a few executives higher up in power, both electric and natural gas, in the Seattle area. Okay. So, Sam says, I think, well, let me throw this at you too. The AIs that were targeting us, Little Sister and Mastermind, last weekend, I believe the whole goal of those were to distract us from what's really going on. I believe there is a master AI that those two were just a part of that is got bigger plans than those two did. They were just running processes and simulations for it. I believe it's going to shut down infrastructure. Yes. And starting with Seattle, and then possibly just because of the connection with Candle Point, I think this is a plan, if not North America, even just the world. It's working really hard. It was stealing. I did some more traditional. I gotten a hold of the kids back in Candle Point and had them do some hacking. They got into some of those emails. Turns out the parents were being blackmailed into releasing passwords and codes and things that would allow the AI to get into their systems in exchange for their kids. I think we stopped some of that by saving the kids before that happens, but that's why the kids were sitting. Well, we found the kids sitting in the back of one of these war driver vehicles, sitting in a barn, is because they were waiting for the parents to release the codes, and the parent would go there to pick the kid up. We stopped some of that. There's no telling, though, what other codes this AI has picked up or other ways it's gotten them. The drones with the bombs were probably an extortion as well, tactic. Well, what about the clones? Z says. I'm not sure about them. The plant that the ones that escaped that we collected and took to Aleph Core, that foundry under below, that produces a lot of like fiber optics and other types of materials that maybe the AI is involved. I don't know. Those weren't wired. Although now that I think about it, I bet if we found that creepy doll that stole her kid, I bet if we checked those parents out, we didn't really do a background check on those parents. I think if we checked them out, they would be connected somehow to infrastructure in Seattle, somewhere, in some way, shape, or form. Interesting. So what do we need to do? Do you think Aleph knows about this? I don't. I think Aleph was completely honest with us. This is a different intelligence. This is something else outside of him. I don't think he's part of it. No, I don't think he's part of it. Well, what do we need to do? Well, we need to act right now, Sam says, and Ziz can hear how tired but jacked up he is right now. Yeah, I think all signs point to shit going down now, like tonight or tomorrow. He's gonna assault the power systems, the power station, City Lights power system. He's gonna attack the grid. It is gonna attack the grid. I've got a plan. Here's the plan. I'm gonna jack in. I'm going straight up in, and I'm gonna play this kind of like old school jacking in, like old school Neuromancer / 80s virtual reality stuff. Sam's gonna jack in to the Seattle Open Data Portal, the semantic web, and I'm gonna challenge myself to see how that goes. It's gonna be fun. I hope for me, at least. Hopefully for you. Yes, hopefully for you. I want you and Gabrielle need to go to the power station and see if you can shut down any external access there. Let's say this is a nuclear power plant. They need to shut down external access to their computers so that nothing happens there. Meanwhile, I'm going to enter through the semantic web, and then I'm going to go into the grid. And if things get bad, once you're done with the power station, maybe we go to the Seattle Internet Exchange, actual headquarters, and let them know. Yeah, and try to stop it there. But this assault is happening today. I believe it's underway. Understood, Z says. Understood. So all this has kind of led, this whole Book of Golems has led to this fight with, it's a pretty straightforward, it's not pretty straightforward. I feel like I say that all the time. It's, we got 4 locations. We have one major threat. It's the same, it's the master and the minions. It's called, Landemic. It's a true threat, Landemic. It's kind of the last guy was named Mastermind. This one should have been named Mastermind, in my opinion. Feels like the boss battle. You have a better. They're trying to be cute with the Landemic, like pandemic. So here's the deal. We have 4 locations we can move freely between. The Omen deck has 7 of these Landemics in it. Every time we pull one, we've got to fight it. And what's cool is, and I'm like, well, this is actually really cool. I don't know if this is going to go quick or not, if this is going to cause this session to go quick. But if we win versus one of the Landemics that I pull out of the Omen, then we get to go to Sanctify right away, which is pretty sweet. So there's 7 chances in here to make this go by quicker. Oh, here's the trick. Here's one other thing. That's okay. So that's why that does that. Okay, now I understand. It doesn't make it as easy as I was thinking it would. So there's 7 in the Omen deck out of 24 cards that if I pull one, we have to fight it, and then it lets me go to Sanctify in whatever location I'm in. The locations themselves, when I seeded the threat for each one of those, the true threat, I didn't actually shuffle it in. I had to put it at the very bottom. So each one of these locations, the true threat is at the very bottom. So unless I can get these reshuffled somehow whenever I'm there, I got to go through the whole deck to get to it. So that makes sense why I have this 1 in 24 or 7 in 24 chance of drawing an easy out for each of these. That's cool. I like how they're tweaking the math between all these. That's really what they're doing, is just like tweaking the system. Okay, a couple of things. If I win versus a gift is another way we can get through the deck's a little bit easier. If I win versus a gift, I can either draw it or recycle it and investigate again. So putting it on bottom and raising that one up. If I lose versus him, I examine one at each nexus, and if any are gifts or omens, sacrifice them. Oh, losing against him actually weakens him for some reason, or makes it easier for me to get to him. Okay, so blah blah blah. That's all done. Right. So we've got Sam's gonna start. He's jacking in. Gabrielle and Zeus are hogging over to the power station. And Zeus is opening, so we'll start with him and Gabrielle. Let's get the mutations over here. Perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we're starting with. That's not auspicious whatsoever. 2 Omens of Doom. Boom. So Zeus is starting with Memory Killer, Marked Deck, an extra shot, Charm Bracelet, and a couple Omens of Doom. Righto. Our Rampage is rocking a negative 8. Negative 8. We're doing pretty good on Rampage. And our first draw is an Omen of Hope. All right, so I'm splitting. It's a strategy that's been helping me quite a bit, is going thirds, kind of 2/3, 1/3 with Sam on his own. We'll see if it works this time. Okay, so Power Station, it's Doom attributes. Lose using Mind or Rage, sacrifice 1 card. To seal it, we got to sacrifice 1 card from your discard pile. So I got to make sure I have cards in my discard pile. Okay. Gonna play an Omen of Hope. No. He's got these Omens of Doom. Let's just get rid of them. Okay. Let's start right off with a horror show. Zeus, Dr. Zeus and Gabrielle pull up on Gabrielle's bike, on her hog. It's now 1:30 in the morning. Sam called Zeus at 1:05. It's now 1:35. Let's give them at least 20 minutes. Boom, they're in action. The Saints have arrived. They pull up the power station, the nuclear power plant. Obviously, its parking lot's a little on the emptier side. But definitely, well, no, they're going to have to pull. Okay, so they're going to pull up to the main gate to try to get in. So they pull up to the main gate, and the guy looks up from reading something, reading a little pulp novel. Big dude, glassy eyes. Gabrielle's seen eyes like this before. This is a guy who's like oddly matched for, or actually, he's a guy who has different roles. and sure enough, when she says, we've got to get in there, she tries to run her game, gives him, flashes him a smile. Actually, we're just gonna play this like that. He's the security guard. She's got to get past him. So she can use her mind, or she can use a threat. I'm sorry, it's not Gabrielle, it's Zeus. So Zeus is definitely going to use his mind. Zeus is going to talk his way through this. It's got resist. He's got resist 1. Then what else we got? We got memory killer and marked deck. He just needs a 12. And he's got her with him. She can't help though. So we can't do any rerolls. Alright, we're going to discard marked deck. That's this here. Marked deck. Just to boost mind, which gives him another bonus die. And we're going to roll it. See if he can talk his way into this power plant. Oh boy, does he ever. Okay, well hold on. What did I do? What did you do? An evaluate versus a threat. Trash the highest die. Okay, well, I got to trash a 6. Okay, that still puts me at 13. So, bingo, bango. Can I play surge gifts? I didn't play a surge gift. Nope. Got checking that. So, Zeus, Zeus is no stranger to nuclear power. It's a little pet hobby of when he's tired of reading ancient texts and text on biology and stuff, he likes to blow off a little steam by reading stuff on nuclear fission and fusion and stuff. And he throws a lot at this guy in order to make him feel like he's someone who knows what he's doing, and he's works there, and it works with flying colors. So reluctantly, but it is late or early in the morning, so the guy begrudgingly lets him go through. So even with the omen of doom, I'm gonna hold on one second. I'm gonna blow my nose. And we're back. Okay, we're gonna play another Omen of Doom, Deviltry. Recycle. Gotta recycle 1 random card, then flip your Nexus to Doom. Alright, just don't recycle the Omen of Hope. Alright, recycle a Charm Bracelet. Totally fine with that. But we gotta be moving. Charlatan's Book. Alright. Let's see. No, actually, Dr. Zeus has 3 soul, and he's got study 2, so that means he gets 2. So we're gonna try this as a soul check. Soul check. That's 11. He made it. So as they're about to pull out, he notices what the guy was reading. And it turns out, first he wrote it off as a pulp novel, but actually the title catches his eye, and he has Gabrielle stop, and he starts talking to the guy about the book, and the guy just finished it, he wasn't, and they start talking about some of the stuff that's in it, and Zeus kind of explain something. He's like, I haven't read it, but I'm really interested because of this, and that, which helps. The guy's like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. The topic they were talking about, he's like, here, you wanna read it? And Zeus is like, yeah, I would love to, thank you. And so he acquires the Charlatan's Book. What's it do? Okay, You can, during evaluate, you can discard to flip one mind or soul die. Then they roll one die. If the result is higher than a mind virtue, they suffer one damage. Okay. All right. It'll be useful. All right. What's Gabrielle's hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got an Omen of Doom too. So he's going to hold on to his Omen of Hope and end his turn. Draw back up to 6. 2. Ooh. All right. And we're going to move on to Gabriella. So they cruise on through the main gate. And then the parking lot is, obviously it's early in the morning. The factory's still pumping. But the parking lot's not as full as you'd expect. Well, as you'd see during the day, I mean. She drew an Omen of Hope. Okay. So let's see what she's got. She's got one of her blunderbusses. Good. She's got a marked deck as well. She got the bones. She turned out to be kind of a little bit of a, a little bit of a gambler, a little bit of a superstitious kind of person. Veltava clay, that's really helpful. And an Omen of all flavors. Chocolate and vanilla. Okay. Let's increase the rampage by 1. See what's up. They so they pull up in the parking lot and they go to get out, and they're walking up to the door, and before they get to the door, out of the shadows comes, at first Gabrielle thinks it's a security guard. And it is indeed a security guard, but it's obviously a cloned security guard, a robotic. Identification, please. It says. So she can either hack this sucker or their mind, or their deck, or she can use body. If she fails the body roll, we'll have to increase rampage. But I'm not so worried about rampage right now. At all. Who says she's going to miss it? Let's see. He would be able to help. She does have... Wait. Yeah, she does have... $18's pretty high for freaking... The Veltava clay will let her keep 4 dice. So that's kind of cool if she actually absolutely needs it. Zeus. Oh, he got rid of his marked deck. Okay. All right. I think she's gonna attempt to just take him out with her body. It's dark parking lot. We're going to see if Dr. Zeus can help. To assist... Okay. He's got to make a soul check. 3 dice. He's got sense now. And he can. Okay. Ooh. If I recycle 1 minor conjure gift, I can keep 4 dice. So I don't even have to... But I do have that. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait. Zeus is going to assist, so that means we are mutating. Fiery. The mutation is... Mutate. Suffer 1 rage damage. Both of them. Okay. So basically, this thing's going to fight back. And Zeus and Gabrielle are going to take a little bit of damage. Zeus drops a random card because he has no, and Gabrielle's got to lose her blunderbuss. Okay. Body dice. Gabrielle has 3 body dice. This has conjure and study. She has neither of those. Okay. So, shoot. She needs to add more dice, dude. All right, since this card itself will let us keep 4 dice, she's going to discard her Voltava Clay in order to boost the body. Huh. I'm just looking at our fleeting fragments. Nothing really useful. All right, what can he do? Evaluate, support, avoid, damage, nothing. And Sam, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A symbol. Oh, geez, have to be somebody at his. Nope. Crap. She's got 4. She got 4 dice to get 16. This is auspicious beginnings, for sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All is not lost. She has bones, which means she's gonna be able to re-roll 1 die and then trash a die if she needs to. She can. All right. Let's do it. She can re-roll 2 of them based on the help from Dr. Zeus. So that's 12. Let's re-roll 2 dice. I'll keep these 2. Kick ass. All right. Hold on one second. I had one last time. It's that season. All right. So that's hell of a roll. That's 17. So Gabrielle he comes out of the shadows, wants IDs. She looks at her eyes flicker over to Dr. Z's and then back at him, and then she just goes in, and he immediately reacts, but Z's comes in too, and they're able to knock it out and carry it over and put it behind a bush. And kind of lay him down. She found that there's not like on-off switches for these things. She had to basically rip its head off. Oh, she could have. Oh, we didn't even have to keep that 4th die. That's cool. Anyway, it was taken care of. So now they're free to walk in. She is going to chill out and draw back up to 5. Well, she doesn't have. It's not that bad. We got to keep moving. She's going to draw another Omen and see what's up. Omen of Doom. Pain. All right, since we're still in Doom mode here, we're going to play this Pain and evaluate. She's got to trash the highest rage die. Well, she doesn't plan on using rage, so let's see what's up. Huh. She doesn't plan on using rage, but this is what she's going to use. You know what? She's going to use mind. Let's see if she gets this. With strike, she has 1 strike. Oh, look at that. First thing she notices when they walk into the reception kind of area of this place is the razor blade sitting on a table. Just sitting there, next to like some, not in apples like the picture shows, but just like a packet of razor blades that fallen out of somebody's pack or something. So she picks those up, and want to just do it. Let's see. Let's do it. She's gonna do it. Omen of Hope. We're going to flip this sucker to Hope. When using Mind or Rage, heal 1. And avoid me may avoid. Okay, so sitting next to the razor blade is a memory stick. She has 3 and 1 hack. And if she succeeds at this, she can heal 1. So that's cool. She will heal 1. And take the memory stick. 1, 2, 3, 4. She can draw up to 5 and pass her turn. So that's pretty good. What I do like about... as I think about that. This is... There are 3 threats here. We've already taken care of... Wait, we've already taken care of 2. So there's only 1 threat left and the bad guy. So we'll see. Excuse me. Okay, so that is their turn. Now we're going to join this for the fun part. We're going to join Sam when he's jacked in. Semantic Web. During its doom state, during the initiate, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw that number of cards. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's a doozy. So, does that mean... Wait, hold on. Does that mean Yeah, that means... Oh, okay. Alright, it gives me a chance to play. Hold up, wait a minute. Hey, Heroic, how's it going, man? This is the epic conclusion to the Book of Golems. We are after an AI that is trying to shut down probably the infrastructure of all the United States, North America, possibly more. We found out why they were stealing children in Turing Point. Found out why there's neighborhoods being bombed by drones in Seattle. All that was covered in the beginning. Right now, this is our first encounter. So the very moment Sam jacks in, the Landemic, the AI, it's actually more of like a collection of AIs. It's an AI that runs other AIs. It's a committee. It knows he's there immediately and attacks. Sam's got to fight his way through in order to complete the jacking in and going into the... I'm going to use the word. I'm going to fucking use it. I mean, it's so cyberspace. Okay, I did. There, I said it. He's going into cyberspace. Initiate. He's got to do... Oh, wait. First up, he's got to, because of the semantic web, he's got to shuffle his hand into his deck and draw 5 more cards. Wait, hold on. Yes. What's cool is if he wins this, we can immediately seal this. Reload 2 mind gifts, otherwise suffer 2 mind damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. This is what we got to work with. Sam has a street sweeper. That's a little program he's got wrote up that it's just a straight up attack. Wishful thinking. Entropy engine. And a couple omens of doom. These will all have virtual analogies of some sort. Right. Okay, so first thing he's got to do, he's got to make a mind check in order to be able to play gifts at all. He has 4 and he has 2 hack. So he just needs to get an 8. Yeah. Okay. This is just Sam. Zeus would not be able to help. Well, no. Wait, who's got the mark deck? Does Gabrielle still have a mark deck? She does. So, okay, well, let's see what Sam's got going on. Well, no, we got to mutate. Well, boom. We're not gonna rage. Oh wait. All we gotta do is pass. target. I gotta recycle one base or golem gift. I wonder if I should just virtually rage on this guy. He only needs a 13. Well, we lose a die if we do that. Okay, so first thing he has to do is recycle a base or golem gift. Alright, we're going to recycle the Street Sweeper. We're not going to approach this from a virtual violence angle. Okay, so we should... So Gabrielle can use the marked deck to assist with any virtue. So she can assist with body, which will give him 3 rerolls. I think it's worth it, because if we can beat this guy right now, he can clear this whole deck. So that's a good thing. Kind of. Actually, it doesn't clear the whole deck. Well, it does. Unless the very last card is the master, then we'll have to fight. He'll have to fight Landemic again in the Semantic Web in order to, I believe, to close this. I believe that's how that works. Okay. Gabrielle's going to play a marked deck. During a mutate, she can discard this and may assist with any virtue. She's going to assist with body. I don't know how that's going to play out fictionally, but he's going to summon his inner Gabrielle is what's going to happen. We got to figure out what mutation. Fiery again. Okay. Rolled a 6. Bad boy. Damage. Before Sam suffers damage, he gets to reload 1 card. Well, that works. Alright, Gabrielle's on deck to help out. We have an assist. Sam has 4 mind dice. He needs to get a 15. He has hack for 2 extra dice, which is awesome. His entropy engine will allow him to do absolutely nothing for now. Wishful thinking, well, I could either discard this now to boost mind, or he can explode dice that show a result equal to his mind virtue. So 4s. Let's do it. Let's do that. Gabrielle can, during assemble, she can sacrifice this to add 1 mind die to his. No. We're going to keep that bad boy to use. So that's the, remember, that's the disc or the stick that she just found in the reception area next to the razor blades. That's going to come in handy later. Okay. That's it. We have fragments. Play a surge gift. I do. Wishful thinking. He has a fragment that says if he plays a surge gift, he can sacrifice this to play the gift and return the gift to his hand. Okay, so that's the wishful thinking. He could do that. All right. Let's do it. Oh, I'm liking his roll in. Look at that. Doesn't even need the help. So Sam's prepared. He knew the moment he jacked in. And he also knew that because these things have been, this collective of AIs has been targeting them specifically because of the stuff they did in Candle Point and the stuff they've been doing when they got into Seattle. I mean, all this Sam's been realizing the whole time they've been watched. Why they felt this presence from a cloud and network kind of perspective this whole time they've been in Seattle is because this landemic has been tracking them and watching them and jumping in to fuck with them every now and then as much as it can. And then the last few missions have been dealing with something a highly targeted at them. Using that app and other people to try to get in their way. That was all to distract them, but also was targeting them directly. Anyway, Sam knew he was going to get hit immediately. He prepared, and his prep came off. it worked well. He's able to beat Landemic back. So that's done, which means we get to move to Sanctify. He gets to reload 2 mind gifts, otherwise suffer 2 mind damage. Okay, I'm going to suffer 2 mind damage because I don't have 2 mind. So he's going to discard these 2 cards. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a discard meta. Yeah. I'm going to double check rules on sanctifying. You got to sanctify. Okay. Sealing. Yep. If you succeed, we have. Okay. Search this for any master. There is no master. It's a minion at the bottom. So I believe that means for any master archetypes, if you find any, set them aside, sacrifice all the other cards in the Nexus. If you found any masters, shuffle them together and put them back in the Nexus so that Nexus only has the remaining masters. Otherwise, it's empty and sealed. Boom. So Sam enters, is attacked right away. He enters through the, what do we call that? The semantic web was the Seattle Open Data Portal. And he establishes like a home. Not only does he's got his defenses up, but also the defenses also set up kind of like a home base for him virtually that he's going to go in, because he knew that how powerful this network was or is. So he wanted to establish kind of like a forward base, and boom, that's what he's done. So he's going to move from the semantic web into the grid, moving forward in his next turn. Nice. Okay, Sam's done that, and we're going to go back to. He's got to draw back up. 1, 2, 3. He's got a handful of. Yuck. Does he have one of those sacrifice your hand and draw good stuff? No. Okay. Sam moves on, and now we're rejoining Dr. Zeus and Gabrielle at the power plant. I just met the AI behind it. I beat it back and created a forward base. Everything's go now. How are you guys doing at the power station? Zeus and Gabrielle look at each other and go, we've made it inside. We're going to try to find a control room of some sort. Okay. Let me know how it's going. This is the Nexus. We're gonna draw. Yeah. The Landemic has realized that Gabrielle and Zeus are in the power plant. Zeus sits down at the receptionist computer. Not a receptionist. That's not. So it seems like there's always a receptionist, but there is, right? Sits down in a open data place and starts hacking in, and immediately alerts Landemic. And physically, we're gonna play this like this. Landemic is going to attempt to close off the reception area, seal it away, and Zeus has got to hack his way through that to open up everything. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Okay. All right, so first up, we'll see if Zeus can play gifts. He gets 4 dice plus hack, so 1. 5 dice. Yes, of course he can. And then let's see if Gabrielle. She has 4 dice. Yep, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Both can play gifts. We will. Okay, we can close this down. We can close this down unless Landemic is the master here. So good. If we make this. So Gabrielle, does she help now? No. Sam can't help. Well, I mean, Gabrielle can't help anyway if he's using mind. Alright. We're going at this without an assist. This is study though. This is great. This couldn't be a better boss for my team. This team is like the best team to take into the Book of Golem. Period. I didn't know that, but it turned out to be. I mean, this guy, it's hack and study. Zeus has got study 2, and Sam's got hack 2. So it's 2 bonus die every time we meet this guy. So that's our dice pool every time, as long as it's not Gabrielle. Gabrielle's only 1 less. Well, maybe 2 less. 2 less dice right off the bat. Okay, Landemic. We got 3. I got 3 mind. No. Okay, we got this chameleon circuit that Zeus is going to discard to boost mind. And then, he's got a recycle. Oh, hold on. We got to recycle 1 base or golem gift. Okay. We'll recycle the extra shot. Okay. Everything else cool? Yeah, okay. So we boosted. Did we boost? What? Oh yeah. Using that to boost mind. 7 dice to get 15. I can use the Charlatan's book to do some stuff. He's got fleeting fragments he can use. Gabriella can use a bones to help out. Yeah. Actually, she's gonna take these razor blades that she found, and she's gonna find some connective wires and stuff like cameras. She's gonna use these to kind of slice up some of the area to to try to diminish the connections in the room. Sure. She gets to sacrifice it and add 2 bonus dice. Actually, that's only going to add 1 because we'd be all maxed out. So maybe she won't do that. She's not going to do that. We're going to roll these and see what's up. Looking good. Feeling good, Lewis. All right. Excuse me. So, boom. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This team, these golems, they had no chance. No chance. All right. So that's 17. Tippity tappity tippity tappity, and well, not only does Zeus, he's just as prepared. I mean, Sam prepared him the best he could. He gets in. He finds a way in while he's fighting off to get the room open. He's also simultaneously checking the network of the power station to see what's going on and where the external the external connections are, and he's got a program that Sam wrote up to close those. So he's running that right now, and we'll see how well that works for him. We can. All right. In order to close this, go to Sanctify. In order to seal it, we win versus a new body gift. Let me check that again. I think the way I read that is sealing is a process of removing an excess in all its cards. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have to do that first. Okay, we have to win versus a new body gift in order to seal this. Fancy chocolates. Okay, let's roll, and then I'll figure out how this works in the story. But body is, let's see, his body. Well, his soul is 3. Zeus's soul is 3. And he's got resist. Resist is one. And then, oh, wait a minute. No, we're not going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about that at all. Gabrielle is going to sacrifice her picks. Boom. To succeed her guarding or sealing a nexus. So she's sacrificing them. She does sacrifice them, right? This doesn't lower the cost of this. No. Okay. Okay. Sacrificing that to do that. That makes more sense. So while he is tapping away, installing the software to shut down external connections, she's found a way to manually override the doors in order to get out. So they kind of defeat him, the Landemic, on two fronts. Now what we do is we search this to see, okay, here's the deal. It's not completely closed because so Zeus gets to the point where he sees each of the external connections shut down except for one, and he can't get it shut down because it's like a main pipeline with a limit, and one of the AIs or the AI is in there. They're going to have to defeat it. There, we know it's there. We know it's going to run somewhere else. We can't guard. We could leave, or we just fight it here and let it run. Let it run. Oh no, that was discarded. I think we're gonna go again. I think we're gonna do this. Hope and confront, decrease your damage to 0, and we're gonna finish the job here. So Gabrielle, they've opened up the doors. Zeus realizes he's going to need to get to a different location. The reason why he can't close that one is because he's at the terminal he's at, wouldn't be able to do that. So they rush out. They find a different computer, and this is where they're going to force Landemic and the AI out of the power system. Right. Well, got to do this again. Can he play gifts? Absolutely. Can she play gifts? Absolutely. Okay. Unfortunately, Sam isn't anywhere. Oh, wait a minute. He should have moved at the end of his turn. Sam is going to be at the grid, like I said, which means that Sam can guard it. Win versus a Golem True Threat Negotiator. Oh, geez. All right, I think that happens first. Let me pull these out without ripping all the cards. All right. Go sheet. Where are you? There we go. Negotiator. Okay. So, Sam is in the grid. He left. He reported in, told them what he was doing, how he defeated Landemic, made his forward base, and he moved into the grid while they were dealing with Landemic at the power station. When he moves into the grid, so visually, drawing on the old school 90s virtual reality stuff, the grid, lots of multicolored boxes, like a cityscape of colored boxes, stretches out before him, and coming around, He's watching. He's looking. He's looking at watching packets of information, light streams going everywhere, and he's making up his plan of where he wants to go and what he's trying to look for. And then one piece of light kind of also becomes a shape and moves around, and it actually looks like a virtual tank that's coming right at him. Basically, Landemic has sent a program to come and take him out. Well, no. This is him wanting to shut this down so that the Landemic can't come here. So he's got to beat this guy, the negotiator. Terminate. He's just got to do a body check. Okay, so this is a mind check of 15. Okay. All right, Sam's got 4. This is study. He does have resist up. No, he doesn't. Oh, he has study 1. Okay, good. Let's see. This is worry beads. All right, he's going to boost his mind with worry beads. A little program he's got to help him. I gotta remember when he evaluates when hacking, he gets to upgrade 1 bonus die. So cool. Oh, this isn't hacking. My bad. Whatevs. Hold on. All right, he doesn't have resist, but oh no, he has study. So never mind. Okay, that's 6. Let's do it. It's not the end of the world if. Oh wow, never mind. Okay, all right. He's got to. We come for the king. You gotta come right. So Sam has blocked this as a location that the master can run to. All right. So back to Zeus. Everybody can play their things. He's not going to get any assistance. He gets 4 dice and 2 for study. He should have healed that. We're going to throw the book at him. No, he's going to discard Memory Killer in order to boost his mind. Okay. Let's roll him. Roll him if you got him. Oh man, am I on fire? I'm on fire tonight. Oh, he needed to recycle that gift. Yeah. He has no cards in hand. But he wins. And when he wins, using Mind or Rage, he heals 1. And then his power is when he wins his threat, he heals 1. So he has no cards in hand or in his discard pile. Gabriel and Zeus are successful in driving the Landemic systems out of the power station. And that means the master is going into the command center. And I think it's straight up being shuffled in. Oh, there it is. When seating. Yep, we're not seating, we're shuffling in, so. So he's been driven back to the internet exchange. Command center. Right on. That's 2 down. Hey, Heroic, I need to start rolling these dice in Dungeon Degenerates because the little dice don't. He missed it when you got off the other night. I went to do some. I forget what I was doing, and I spent a luck to re-roll. Rolled the exact same number. Spent the last luck It was a 5. I rolled a 5, and a 5. That was totally against me. We did survive though, and ended the mission good. But those little tiny dice aren't as good for me. I don't think these dice are pretty awesome. All right. Okay. Zeus finishes that up. He and Gabrielle jet to. All right. Stay on plan. We're going to the Seattle Internet Exchange. It's a lot less of. This is just a big building without, with a parking lot. Not, there's no gates or anything like that. No guards. So Zeus and Gabrielle pull up as soon as possible. That's the end of Zeus's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's all ready. Gabrielle draws Omen of Doom, Poverty. And she's going to play it and evaluate versus gift. She's got to trash the highest die. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so they're walking up to the building, and this is now about 2:45, 3 in the morning. Let's see if she notices the guy with the guy's car's doors open. Let's see. Investigate or support. Raise the cost of Golem gifts by 1. Okay. All right. If you say so. She's got 3 rage. I'm not super interested in this, so I'm not. Oh, and strike, which gives her a bonus die. She has strike too. 6, 9, 10, 11. Oh, just barely. So she's walking by. She can't help but notice this guy's got his glove box open and his car door's unlocked, and she just kind of peeks in and finds a revolver. They're not pure. We call them saints, but that doesn't mean that they're not a little shady sometimes. She'll take all the help she can get. So she grabs a pearl-handled revolver. Never know when it come in handy. But she doesn't have any more omens, unfortunately, so she cannot. She's going to draw 1. And we're going to pass the turn to Sam in the grid. He draws an Omen of Hope. And he has 3 Omens of Doom in his hand. When can he... No, it's not him. Wait. Hold on. Somebody has... Start. Okay. That's what. Gabrielle's going to discard a fleeting fragment to help Sam out. It's the Tiger's Eye. You sacrifice this to recycle their hand and draw 4 cards. He's going to recycle and draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a lot better. He still has an Omen of Doom, but not 3 of them. Transfer. What's transfer? Oh. Move your saint or give a card. Take a point of damage. Oh. I want to get out of the Doom state with this guy. Because I bet sealing it isn't as tough. Not that that was horribly tough for him, but we're getting out of there. He's going to heal 1. And mummy powder. This stuff shows up in the weirdest places. I don't know what the virtual analogy is that. Let's see if it even matters. Let's see if he's got 4 mind dice, and he has sense. He does. Okay, so it boosts body. This is just going to be data fragments that he picks up that he can work into his software as he's going around the grid. It's data points, stuff of that nature. And I'm not spending another Omen of... No, that should have been flipped over. When versus the Golem threat. Machine Geist. Oh. Boo. Okay. Well, you know what? Well, screw it. I'd rather fight the tank. And evaluate versus threat. Okay, it's horror show. So flip this back over. Tech support. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, it's a gift. I thought it was a threat. All right. Good. So let's do it. He is 4 and hack. Let's see. He's got 13. 6, 10, 14. So he picks up he finds some white hat security programs that are running, and he attaches himself to them, or attaches them to himself to help. I feel like a totally bad sci-fi writer right now. Yeah, so anyway, he's got that. And then that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's his turn. Moving on back to Zeus and Gabrielle at the command center. Seattle Internet Exchange. This is Dr. Zeus. Omen of Doom. Pain. Investigator support. Raise the cost of golem gifts by 1. Flip your Nexus Doom and evaluate trash to highest rage die. Okay, we'll keep it in Doom. Omen of Doom. Pain. Oh, okay. So, it has not gone unnoticed that Gabrielle and Zeus have walked into the building. They are met with a yeah. The door's locked. It could be that easy. It's that easy. They've got to beat the Landemic to get the door to get inside. They haven't made it inside yet. Okay. First. Oh man, if we recycle, are we recycling? I mean, are we sanctifying after beating a minion B or minion A? Well, where's the card? Minion A may go to sanctify. Okay. Well, we know the mastermind's in here, so this is cool. We're gonna have to beat mastermind though. Cool. Let's do this. Let's party. All right. First, First, gotta see if he's gonna be able to play gifts. He can. Now let's see if Gabrielle can. She can. Okay. He's got to recycle a. Let's go get rid of the wickety whack sack because we don't really need it this mission. Then let's see. He's got 4 and 2. Pretty good, man. Huh. Roll him? Let's roll him. That's terrible rolls. Wee scheisse. Okay. That's all bad. Bad. Wow. Okay, what can we do? Fleeting fragments to save our butts. Gabrielle can flip 1 die, then trash 3 dice. Okay, so that would be 6, 10, 12, 13. That's not nearly enough. What do we got from a card standpoint? Evaluate. Assemble. Evaluate. Okay. And Sam. Okay. Sam. Zeus over there thing says, Landemic's locked us out. We can't get into the building. and I don't know if I've got what it takes. Sam's going to send something over, a virtual representation of the Motorhead, which is he can sacrifice this to reroll dice showing a lower number than his mind. His mind, yeah. So that's all of these. All of these are lower than his mind. His mind is 4. Yeah, so much better. So it's a doorbuster. So Sam sends over from the virtual web, he sends over a doorbuster. Zeus is able to ping him, so he knows exactly where to send it. And it comes through and blows open the door, basically, forcing Lendemic back. Okay. So we get to go to sealing this, which means recycle 1 omen. Okay. Recycle 1 omen. And then win versus the Golem True Threat Mastermind. Well, this is like an all-star party here, man. Where are you? Here you are. So, charm and hack, 16 and 15. 16 mind. Yeah, I don't think I switched the order. I put Z's first and Gabrielle, but I think it should have been the other way around. Yeah, it should go back to being the other way around, I think. Anyway, so let's see here. He's got to see if he can play gifts. Okay, so Sam sends the doorbuster. Boom! They blow him. The AI back. The door opens, and Gabrielle and Zeus go in. But there's a backup system, and all the screens. There's a lot more screens in this reception area than the other. It's like 3 a.m. There's nobody in there, but all the screens come on. Oh no, no, because Mastermind's area is more like the allophones, and yeah, yes. So they kick Lendemic out a bit of its connection there, but there's tablets and stuff in the reception area. The tablets come on, and that's where Mastermind's going to attack. Maybe I like the idea that they're closing doors, closing things, because that makes like shutting off areas. Yeah. Anyway, Mastermind attacks in order to, or actually, this is the shut. Okay, no, this is to actually shut down the command center, not shut down, seal it, free it. Okay, they have to bust through Mastermind first. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how that happens. All right. He's got to see if he can, and he can use gifts. Gabrielle can as well. Technically, I should have rolled for Sam last time. We'll see if Sam can this time. He can. Okay. Okay. Everybody can play gifts. Dr. Zeus is going to have 4 of these, 1 of these. He can't get help, but I don't want the same thing to happen that it happened last time. So he's going to discard his prayer reel to get another bonus die. And then I don't want to blow my integrating ray because the master's in here. We're going to have to fight him. Let's see what happens. He's got no rerolls this time around. Oh boy. Okay, so that's 11, 12, 13, 14. We need 11, 14. We need at least one more. Oh, I have to reroll 5s. Great. Okay. Haha, 6. Nice. All right, so that's great. That's 15, and Gabrielle can discard the pearl handle revolver or recycle it to add +1 to that roll. Boom, 16. So, yeah. So at the end, it's Gabrielle taking out a pearl handle revolver and smashing a screen to end Mastermind. Zeus has plugged his deck into a terminal there, and it turns out to be a tablet terminal, and that's kind of Mastermind's territory, the tablets and the smart devices, the Aleph phones, that kind of thing. So that's why he's got to fight through that app, but he knows it. He's able to hack around it and starts closing down the external, which is crazy, putting up walls in the external connections in the building. So what happens is we do this. We got a master in here, right? Yep. He goes here. These go there. It's not actually sealed. What happens when you seal? Oh, you still have to fight him. God, that sucks. That's okay. We're not going to have to fight him again because we're going to fight the mastermind. All right. Master's there. We don't have to encounter him. My understanding is I can end my turn. 1, 2, 3. We're going to draw back up, pass the turn to Gabrielle, and decide if Gabriella is going to attack this guy or we're going to chill for a second. All right, so is Gabrielle going to take him out? So if we take him out here and Sam successfully blocks off the negotiator, it's over. So how well? Okay, Z's can definitely help her with an assist. She's got 3 mind. Where did Lindemann go? She's got 3 mind dice. She's got a hack. She's got legs. She knows how to use them. That's a song reference. That's a song reference. ZZ Tops. Just draw 1 card, then recycle 1 card, move, then draw and heal their discard pile. Evaluate versus charm or soul gift. No. Flip 1 die, then trash 3 dice. Yeah, I like that one. I say we go for it now. Sam's ready. He's on deck to bust down a tank again if he has to. Well, not if, to do it. We can finish this right now. Yes. It's Gabrielle's turn to shine. Zeus is dealing with Mastermind. She's not sending them over there holding, necessarily watching him over his shoulder. She's plugging in her own deck, and she's going to town. Sam is also giving her the same kind of software. She's working on also strengthening the walls. Landemic attacks her directly out of one of the last external kind of outlets. So she's got to deal with it. Completely shut him out. If she shuts him out and then Sam can keep him out of the grid, they can put up defenses that will completely shut the AI out of all these places again. And be able to put up safeguards so that it's not as easy as kidnapping people's daughters and children to get their passcodes. Okay. So Gabrielle's got to roll 3, 4 to see if she can use gifts, and she can. He can too, and let's just make sure Sam can. Okay. She's got to recycle a basic. She's going to recycle these apples. Now it's time to party. She's got 3 mind. She's got 1 hack. She's got a memory stick she's going to sacrifice to add 1 mind die. Oh yeah, she could. Yeah, and then she's going to go ahead and boost her mind with bones. Just do this. Well, no, let's add a mind die. Okay, that's all of her cards, though. Oh, we got to assist. For the first time we're assisting. Let's do that first. We got to do that. Here we go. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Self-healing. 2. Alright, 2 is roll a 1 die on a 1 to 5 shuffle threat into a random nexus. Well, ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not. I don't know. I don't know the actual ruling on that. I guess no, because we're gonna shut them out. There's not gonna be another nexus for it to go into, so it's not gonna happen. All right, so Zeus is gonna be able to assist her with 4 rerolls. This is her dice pool. Let's do this. Gabrielle, tippity tap. Oh, jeez. Sam's programming is good. Gabrielle is just as hot as everybody else in implementing it, and she's able to get right around it and shut it down. Boom! Wall goes up. You are denied. Our master is attempting to flee to the grid. I guess I should have did this before, but that means tank time. Sam is going to take out another tank in order to guard this location. Okay. He's got to study or resist. For mind, he's going to discard tech support to add another die. He's going to mutate, sacrifice, lose. Oh. Wait a minute. Ha. Ha. I don't even have to roll for this. Check this out. Demon key. I haven't been able to use this like very often. Succeed at bury this to succeed at guarding or sealing your nexus. He was already Sam already had a win condition in his hand virtually. Pulls it out, hits go, locks down the grid. There's nowhere for the master to go. It's game over. Game over for the Landemic. Easy peasy. I will say I've been saying this. The Book of Golem was specifically was easier for this team because of Sam and Z's and Gabrielle. Even though she's got a 3 mind versus their 4s. She's still got a 3 mind, and she still has a hack skill. She's very well-rounded. She's a very well-rounded character and good. So she played well with these guys. Yeah, that's awesome. So let's see what the final Book of Golem's fleeting fragment is. Enduring fragment. Sorry. Where is the mission? Oh, I never pulled it out. So this wraps up the Golem book. The team is going to they're going to stick around in Seattle for a little while longer and check in on their colony of clones and just make sure that they've actually squelched the Landemic problem. But then they're going to get a call, and they're going to get a note, and they're going to go north at some point. But we are going to head across the United States to the East Coast and join a couple saints there in the Book of Physicians. And that's going to start next Saturday. Turing Point. The Turing Point. Motion Machine. You are among the clockwork remnants of those who have misplaced their minds. Once your mind shattered, your soul flees, and that leaves your body behind as nothing more than a hollow shell. Sometimes the lost soul that enters you has spent too long in oblivion to be coherent or even reasonable. It can only motivate the flesh to move. Evaluate, discard any number of cards. Upgrade that number of dice, showing a number higher than the number of cards in your hand. Well, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Who could take that? Let's see. Everybody's got two. So it's not like we're gonna give that to Gabriella. Gabriella's gonna take that one. And then 1, 2, 3. More nose. The Flood? I think we've seen this one. A second ago there wasn't a cloud in the sky, but now thousands of Yep. Sacrifice trash one mutation die. That's actually, now I like that one. The Garden Party. Sacrifice. The Johnsons didn't used to have garden gnomes with such large red caps and toothy grins, or previously posed the creepy little things at night. Each morning you saw the gnomes arranged differently, whether perched on a branch, glaring through a window, or like today, encircling the unmoving form of Miss Johnson lying in the yard. Sacrifice, draw their hand size, then go to reset during the initiate. Okay. The tech. The operation didn't go as planned, chiefly because there shouldn't have been an operation in the first place. You were excited to try out the latest in clutch and gear powerless exoskeleton running shoes. Too bad you didn't do your research on Dr. Bromley. Now 2 prostheses click and whir where your legs used to be. Oh. Initiate sacrifice may use any virtue number of somebody next to you instead of their own during this confrontation. Ooh. Actually, you know what? I'm actually gonna. That's Gabrielle's gonna take that. Jeez. No, Gabrielle, keep this one. That's a good one though. Somebody's gonna take that. We'll give it to Z's. No, there's nothing he needs to use. Like everybody's. Yeah, we'll give it to Z's. Whatever. And then we'll give Sam the mutation one. Actually, Sam has no open spots. Well, yeah, we don't want to. Yeah, these aren't strong enough to replace anything. Okay, thanks for joining. Like I said, we're gonna introduce. I don't know who they are yet. I don't know who I'm gonna play. I think I'm gonna go with a team of 2 though, to make it to see how difficult it is. So it might be a sad story. They might not. That team might not work out. We'll see. Other than that, y'all have a great week, and I'll check you out Friday. Viva la Dungeon. See ya, Heroic.